Thank you for taking some time to learn more about our Gospel Centered Marriage Premarital Program. Our goal is that God would take this kind of resource and use it to ensure that every engaged couple can have a mature and experienced mentor couple to walk with them through the early season of their life. Because we believe you don't necessarily need a new staff position or to contract with a professional in your community in order to provide really high quality premarital preparation. Honestly, pairing up an experienced couple with an engaged couple so that it's not just a short term artificial relationship with a counselor or a pastor who may meet five, six, even 10 times, but then that be it. But to pair up a relationship that has an enduring availability through this couple's life is going to be a very effective way to do that. Now, what we've provided below are the kinds of resources that we use to facilitate that, and that we've tried to put together in a way that is reproducible in your church. And one of the things that I think would be most important in you understanding why we've set things up the way that we have is that our primary goal is to facilitate relationship and to establish postmarital habits more than it is to download content. Because we realize during the hectic season of premarital preparation, when you're planning a wedding and all the details that go along with that, a couple's just not going to retain all of the information that we would love to give them that is really relevant and practical for that season of their life. But if we pair them up with a relationship, with somebody that they get to know and trust, that they're open and vulnerable with, and they get to hear and see what the strengths and weaknesses of a real marriage can be like and how you navigate those, and we impress upon them some of the most important postmarital habits that they see lived out in that couple that they're getting to know, we will have served them very well. And so that's what we're trying to facilitate in this gospel centered marriage premarital program. Now, there's two ways that we could see this taking life in your church or in your marriage. One be you may be watching this as a pastor and experienced couple who would say, I would love to spearhead something like this getting started at our church. And in that case, we hope we have provided the resources that you would need to get that kind of program up and running. Some of those things you'll modify and change as you go along, and that's great. We just want to provide the resources to get that started so that some of the upfront effort doesn't prevent churches from taking this on because they get intimidated or overwhelmed. Or you may also be a engaged couple yourself, not wanting to start an entire ministry, but wanting to find a couple who can mentor you. And maybe you know several couples who would be really solid and you'd like to learn from them, but they've said, we're just not sure everything that we would need to do or cover. What we would hope you could do is to take this page and share with them and say, would you just walk through this with us so that you can identify a couple that you already know and respect and admire to be that mentor couple for you. It's our prayer, and we would invite you to join with us in praying that God would use this resource to enrich the quality with which many marriages get started, and that generations of Christian families would be stronger because when they started their marriage, they had a solid mentor couple. Thank you, and I hope this resource can be very valuable in your personal life and in your ministry. Thank you.